The Gina and Maddie podcast.
It is Pink Round, part of the McGrath Foundation, raising money for breast care nurses across the Central Coast, and an integral part of the McGrath Foundation is Tracy Bevan, and she joins us on the line this morning. Good morning, Tracy.
Morning, guys.
So you're going to be there tonight with some of your breast care nurses?
Yeah, I'm going to be there whether it's raining, thundering and lightning. I'm going to be there dressed in pink.
Oh, good on you. So is the whole Central Coast. I was just looking up stuff about you, and I love on your Instagram, it says your favourite title is Jane McGrath's best friend. You've done way more than that, but what a beautiful, beautiful thing. How did you girls meet? Like, did you just hit it off as soon as you met each other?
Well, yeah, married to Michael Bevan, the cricketer. She married Glenn McGrath, so we became friends because we're English. And we were together either watching the boys play cricket or on our own time. And, yeah, she asked me to start a charity with her. She named it the McGrath Foundation. She wanted to raise funds for breast care nurses because of the difference that her breast care nurse, Alison, made to her life. Yeah. Before she passed, I made a promise, no matter what happens, with the help of Australia, we'll continue what she started. And to be where we are today, 223 nurses, helped over 137,000 families. Wow. I know that she would just be so proud of the foundation and of the support that we received, just like the Central Coast Mariners are giving us tonight.
Could you have ever imagined when you came up with this idea that this is where you would be so many years later?
No, it wasn't meant to be like this.
Yeah.
This is just a product of the support of Australia, and obviously with 57 people every single day being diagnosed with breast cancer, and now more and more getting that free support from a breast care nurse, and knowing the difference the support makes, not just for the patient but the whole family, and that she's free, more and more people see the wonderful work and want to help us bring that support to the communities right across Australia. So, no, we never dreamt it would be like this, but how grateful we are that it is.
And how lovely for you and your.
Too.
Oh, we're so grateful. And your friendship lives on. And I know you're saying, Jane, no doubt she's looking down, loving that this is all happening and that you get to celebrate her life. And it's obviously made you very busy.
Oh, yeah, I know she's with me every step of the way, and I know how proud and how much fun she would have looking at the way people turn pink, you know, at the Central Coast Mariners tonight, having the players turn pink and signing their shirts and letting us auction them off. This just all the different ways that Australia supports us is absolutely amazing. I know when I see her again, you know, I can smile and say, well, can you believe it?
So if anyone's listening and they've just been diagnosed with breast cancer, what do they do? How do they get help from you guys?
Well, hopefully there's a breast care nurse in the local area. So there's 5 on the Central Coast. But if by some chance you're not introduced to your breast care nurse, go onto the McGrath Foundation website, mcgrathfoundation.com.au. We have a map there. All you need to do is put in your postcode and the closest breast care nurse to you. All her details are there. Give her a ring, make contact. It's completely free and you don't need to have a referral.
And what kind of things does the breast care nurse do, like when she arrives at your house? What's she going to do?
Well, she's there to act as a patient's advocate. So she'll also bring the right support for the way the person needs it. So everybody, you know, a diagnosis impacts families differently. So she will make the support that's best for the patient. She will act as the patient's advocate. So when she's meeting with the multidisciplinary team to discuss the patient's treatment, she will be there saying, no, that doesn't suit the patient. No, that doesn't suit the patient. Or this is what's best for the patient. But as Jane said to me, in basic terms, that she's the friend that nobody can be. She's a person that can help her sleep at night. She's a person who can answer the questions that keep her awake at night. She's the person who will hold her hand throughout all the breast cancer experience, and she's the person who's there for her, by her side every step of the way.
Oh, wow.
Tracy, we really appreciate your time this morning. And as you did mention, the Mariners are going to be auctioning off the player kits and other items online, with all the proceeds going to the McGrath Foundation. Now, I encourage, if there's any businesses or people listening across the Central Coast this morning that go, you know what, that's something that I could probably put a little bit of coin into, know that all the proceeds are going back into the McGrath Foundation to support families living with breast cancer. So this is a great thing to get around, not only because the money is going to go to a great place, but the Mariners are also doing so well this year. This is something that you should be very proud to hang up on your wall at home, in the office, in your workplace, wherever it is. The fantastic pink round jerseys. You can go to the game. You can donate online as well if you'd like to help out on the McGrath Foundation website. And there's also going to be people at the game who are going to be taking donations as well. So we'd like to encourage as many people to get there tonight and get around pink round with the Mariners. Jane, thank you so much for your time this morning. Tracy, thank you so much for your time this morning.
That's okay. Everybody calls me Jane. I'm very proud of that. Anyone who's there, come and say hello to me. You know, I love meeting people, and I can tell you more about the foundation or just thank you for your donation.
Make sure you pack a poncho. Okay, Tracy? Pack a poncho.
So nice to meet you, Tracy.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thanks
Bye.
so much for your support too. Thank you.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.